Hello everyone, this is Noor and welcome back to my channel. Today I am really excited because Stila sent me a small PR box. They sent me some of their things to try. So this is basically what I came up with today, and I can't wait to dive in and show you guys the products that they have sent me. Before I go ahead and show you the tutorial, if you are new here to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification button to get notified every time I upload a new video. It would really mean a lot to me, and I would love to have you guys aboard on the Light family that I have here on my channel. So if you guys would like to learn how I created this look using Stila, please keep on watching. Alrighty, you guys, sorry if this is gonna bother you, my bra strap, but we're just gonna deal with this. So this is the box that Stila sent me, and Stila or Stella? I think it's Stila. Stila sent me, and I do love Stila Cosmetics a lot, like a lot. And I used to wear their eyeliner. Their liquid liner is also one of my favorite liners, and it's in here. I'm so excited. So the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and grab, it is this one right here. This is the One Step Correct in medium, which I feel like it's perfect with my skin tone now. As you guys could see, I'm way tanner than my actual face because I SPF my face every time. It's important. So let's go ahead and prime first, I guess, and then I'll use the One Step Corrector. Primer is the All Nighter, my favorite from UrbanDecay. So I literally like prime my whole entire face with this, and I also bring it down my neck. This one right here is one of my favorites. I do have a couple of Stila stuff, but they didn't send me foundation, concealer, and all of that stuff, and they just sent me like the corrector. So I'm gonna go ahead and use it, and it looks like this. I know they have another one that was quite popular. It's like more purple, green, and stuff, and I think this is more for like color correcting. I'm guessing the medium shade is to kind of just prime and even out your skin tone, if I'm not mistaken. So it says correct medium skin tone correcting and brightening primer. So it's a primer as well. I don't mind double priming my face. It's always good to prime. Do I pump it right away on my face or on my hands? I'll try it on my hand. Something's coming. Oh, okay. Oh, it looks kind of like a looks like a foundation or concealer. So let's go ahead and try this. And it has like multiple tones in it. So it kind of like has yellow and like peachy tones in it. So let's see. And this is in shade medium. I have to say I really like the texture. It's like really soft and very creamy. It feels very, very moisturizing too. So I guess it kind of evened out my skin tone a little bit. I don't know. I don't really see a difference, but I do see a nice glow, which is a plus. I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer, foundation, powder, and all of that. If you are curious about the products that I am going to be using, everything's gonna be in the description box down below for you guys. Check it out if you are interested to see what's gonna be on my face. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back to show you the brows because they did send me a brow product in here. Alrighty, so my face makeup is on. I'm just making under my eyes a little bit just to prevent the creasing. Coffee. So they didn't send me a brow mascara or like a brow tint mascara, and I honestly cannot live without a brow tint mascara. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that before applying the pencil that they sent me. So I'm using NYX first, and I'm just gonna brush that up, and this is gonna add a little bit of color to the brows too. Today we are celebrating my husband's 40th birthday and my best friend's birthday as well, which is also, it's kind of like we're like friends, like her husband and her, they're like my husband and my best friend. So we're like just all gonna be going out to a restaurant, so I want to look cute, and I want to look cute with Stila Cosmetics. And it's been a while that we didn't really like go out with friends and stuff, so I'm quite excited today. Next is going to be the pencil that they sent me. So they sent me the Stay All Day Waterproof Balayage Brow Pen. I think it's kind of like a liquid kind of pen that you can draw on some hair strokes. So when they first sent me it, they sent me in shade light. Obviously, like, this is not my shade. So they were contacting me if the package got received, and I said yes, but the brow pencil is like really not my shade, as I have black hair. So they're like, oh, sorry about that, and they ended up sending me the dark shade, which is really sweet of them. I didn't really choose what I needed and the colors that I needed for this PR. For some reason they didn't ask. They just like, okay, we're shipping you some stuff, and they never asked about like color wise, which is very, very weird. This is the waterproof Stay All Day Balayage Brows, like I mentioned, and there is two sides to this one. So you have first this side that is more like a pencil side, that it looks like that, and then the other side, which is really interesting. I've never tried this before, but hopefully it works out. It's more like a liner brush, but it has like little lines in it to create hair strokes. I'm not sure if you are able to see it. There you go. I do use the same kind of product, but from NYX, that I really like a lot. So I'm gonna try this one first and see how it's gonna look like. So I like to even out my brows from like the inner corners. So, oh my god, I'm like really scared. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, I like it. I really do like it. Okay, it does give you like little hair strokes motion. How cute. So this is gonna be mainly like more into the inner corner kind of part. I'm gonna try the other side for more like the outer corners and see how that's gonna work out. I have to say that it is a quite of a lighter product. I mean, there isn't much product that is coming out. I'm scared if this is actually dried or not. No, it's not dry. It's just the shade. It's quite light. I think this is why it's called balayage. I wish that it was a bit darker. I like my brows to be quite dark. So I'm just gonna do the outer corners and extend it. That's why I really like the NYX a lot, and I use shade Espresso, and I just like it because it's a bit darker than this one. But it's a cool product to use at first though. To use this first and then go with the darker. I feel like it creates like a more of a fuller brow. And then I go over with the NYX brow mascara as well. This is called the thickening brow mascara. I like it because it adds like extra bristles for like more of a bushier brow, which is what I like. So this is my brow, comparing it to the other one. It's pretty cool. I do like this product a lot. Like I said, that this is good to put on first before putting on like the darker stuff. It all depends on your brow routine and brow steps that you do. Overall, I do like it. I like the fact that it gives you like a nice kind of like a background color, so it makes it easier after when I go with this one. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow off camera, and I'm gonna do one eye off camera too, and I'll be back to show you the other one. Just to let you guys know that for eyes, I don't have any eyeshadow palettes from Stila, which I kind of just remembered that I do have one palette from them, and I shouldn't have used it. Let me see if I still have it. I do. It's in the No palette, but I shouldn't have used it, but I didn't. But this is the palette that I have from Stila. Damn, but it's okay. They didn't really send me an eyeshadow palette or anything like that to try, to be honest, other than their famous liquid shadow. But the eyeshadow palettes that I am using are from Tarte, and it's these two right here. This one here is called Little Toasted, and this one here is called Little Bloom. So I'm kind of like working with both. They do have names, but in the back it's gonna be really hard for me to kind of refer to the names. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eye first. I'm just using a little bit of the P. Louise. I'm gonna take my sponge and I'm gonna just pat that into the eye. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use this little shade. It is a nice nude kind of shade. This is called Flicker, and I'm gonna put that on the brow bone. You guys all know that I like to do this just because it brightens and lifts the brow. Taking the Little Toasted palette, and I'm gonna take this shade right here, and this is called Bundled Up. And I am also mixing the Little Bloom palette, and I'm mixing this one. This one here is called Artist. I'm gonna be mixing both together, and I'm using the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill's brush in JH31. I'm taking a little bit of both, and I'm going to put that on the outer corners. Now I do like these palettes, but I find them not so pigmented. I don't know if it's only me or maybe it's the brush that I'm using. I have no idea, but I don't feel like they are super pigmented. But they are great if you are looking for a natural shadow moment, then these are perfect. And I'm only concentrating this on the outer corners, and I'm also bringing it down to the socket of the lower lash line. I always like to kind of like tuck it under here, but that is an option. This is how I like to do my eyes. If you guys want it to be a little bit more higher, then just go a little bit higher and do that a little bit under the lashes. While I'm blending it out, I'm going to be blending it out kind of like in the wing kind of motion, just because I want it to be somewhat lifted. Now I'm gonna take a smaller eyeshadow brush. This is from MAC, and this is the 221 brush, and I'm gonna be taking only Bundled Up, and I'm gonna drag this on to the inner corners, and this is gonna add the peachy-ish kind of effect to the eye. And I'm gonna bring it all the way out, and I'm also going to be blending it on the downer part here. Now I'm gonna take the darker brown here. This is called Individual, and I'm taking it with the same brush that I used at the beginning, and I'm taking a little bit of that. You would think it is quite pigmented, but it's not. It's very light, which is kind of what I wanted for this look. I wanted to feel glam, but I wanted to have a soft glam, which is what I've gotten. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna be packing that on the outer part and also bringing it down just to kind of have that effect. And I just love doing this part here. It's one of my favorite things on the eyes to do. I'm gonna be taking P. Louise, a little bit of that at the back of my hand, and I'm gonna do a little cut crease moment. And now I am going to be filling that up. Before that dries, I'm gonna take that first eyeshadow brush that I used, and I'm just going to pack this P. Louise and blend it before it dries. Now I'm gonna take Individual again, and I'm going to be packing that toward the P. Louise just to blend it out. And now I'm gonna take a little bit of Bundled Up, which is that peachy tone that I used at the beginning, and I'm just going to start blending everything in. I'm gonna be using the liquid shadow. The one I have is called Brook, and this is the liquid eyeshadow, Glisten and Glow. Glisten and Glow. And the shade that I have is called Brook, and this is how Brook looks like. My camera is not focusing, and the light too, every time I bring something toward it, it just makes it a bit darker. But it's kind of like a light lilac kind of shade, which is really pretty, but I just don't feel like it's so pigmented. Like I was expecting it to be like very shimmery. But I'm gonna go and put this on the inner corners. I'm gonna go higher with this too. It's a pretty color, but I just feel like, I don't know if you guys know what I mean, like I just don't feel that it is super shimmery, which is kind of like what I was expecting, because these are very popular, super popular. I'm just gonna take my brush here while it's still wet. I'm just gonna go and just blend it on the outer corners here where I applied it. And just to kind of spice it up a little bit, I use this shimmery shade right here from the Little Bloom palette, and this is called Firecracker. I don't know if this is Firecracker and that's Funny Girl, I don't know. Naming in the back here is just really confusing to me. So I'm just grabbing this shimmery shade and I'm going to pack that in the middle, which is a really nice shimmery shade. It's like a nice subtly shimmery kind of shade. So pretty. Love it. Actually repacking a little bit of the liquid shadow again, just in the inner corners here. It does something. It's cute though. It's cute. I like it. I do like it. If you want like a subtle shimmery glow, then this is perfect. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the liner. It is the liner that I used to use, but I think they changed a little bit the package of it. And this one here, it is the Stila Stay All Day Double-Ended Waterproof Liquid Liner. Okay, so this is the double-ended one. That's why I was like, this never had like two sides. So you have one side with the thicker applicator, or like the thicker line, and then the other side it is more of a smaller, thinner one, which is great. I wanted to really try both. I created the inner corners with the shorter, skinnier one, and then the liner with the thicker one. So let's go ahead and do that. I want to create kind of like a straight liner, so hopefully it's gonna work out. Now I'm gonna take the other side of the liner, and I'm just gonna, I like this because I like to be precise when it comes to the wing. And now I'm gonna go ahead and create the inner corners here. I just wanted to, it's so ticklish. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of Fireball, which is the shimmery shade here. And I'm going to pack some of that on the lower lash line right under the extended tear duct liner. And I'm gonna bring it all the way in. I'm gonna go ahead and apply mascara and lashes. The mascara I am using, it is the Benefit Bad Gal mascara. One of my favorites right now. I'm totally obsessed with this one. And then for lashes, I'm going to be using my MFMA lashes. And I have the Pro Light full band, and then also another pair of the Pro Light, but I cut them in half and I put the longer part on the outer side here to really extend my eye. So I will leave the link of these in the description box down below if you are curious, and if you want to purchase the MFMA lashes, you can also use my coupon code LBBYND to get 10% off. So I'll go ahead and apply all of that, and I'll be back to do the face makeup with you guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the face. I'm going to be using my KVD Shade and Light palette. Yes, I'm still trying to finish these babies up before changing them. So I'm gonna use Shadow Play and Subconscious to contour my face. For blush, my obsession lately has been this palette, and it's been this color and that color. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. This is the Stila Cosmetics, and the shadows, there is Florence and Molten. So I guess I'm gonna use Molten first and see how that goes. Normally Molten by itself is like super pretty. So I'm just gonna go and pack that on my face. I'm gonna go and set the face. I'm gonna be using my All Nighter from UrbanDecay. For lips, they did send me a lip color, but honestly, I didn't really like it that much. I mean, it says Stay All Day Sheer Liquid Lipstick. I might use it as a topper. We'll see how it goes, but it is dark. It's a really dark brown. It's not really a color that I would really use. I would prefer more of like a lighter brown, like more nudish, which is kind of like what I like. But I'll still use it as a topper, see how it looks like. And this is called Sheer Mauricio. But I'm gonna go ahead and contour the lips. As you guys all know, I love to do it, and I'm going to be using Hover from MAC. And then for lipstick, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll use Celebrity Skin. I'm just gonna use my favorites today. So Celebrity Skin from Stila Cosmetics. This will forever be my favorite liquid lipstick. This color is so pretty. Moment of truth. Let's try the gloss and see how it's gonna look like. I really hope it doesn't make it darker. Doesn't really have a smell. Oh no, that's not what I want. Make it work, make it work, make it work, make it work. I'm gonna take a brush. Okay. It's actually okay. It's okay. I didn't add a lot of it. I mean, the color is really not my shade whatsoever. Like, if I wanted something like a Stay All Day gloss and that is sheer, then I prefer more on the lighter tone. But I feel like it's still nice. It still made the color look nice. Oh, I forgot to highlight. How dare I? Morphe Babe in Paradise. This is the Bretman Rock palette, and I'm gonna use this shade right here, and it's called Vacation. Love the name, so cute. Putting that on my face, highlighting to the gods. Alrighty, you guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna stay in this shirt for now until my husband comes home, and then we can get dressed and then look really nice and pretty. But overall, I really like this really soft glam using Stila Cosmetics, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I honestly really like my skin a lot. I think it's the corrector that did the magic. I like it. I'm not complaining. It's absolutely gorgeous. Again, just to mention, if you are curious about certain products that I used on my face today, just check out the description box down below. Everything's going to be listed down there for you guys. Also, if you have any comments or concern, just leave them all in the comments down below, and I will try my best to answer each and one of you guys. Again, thank you so much for Stila for sending me their PR package. I had a lot of fun creating this look, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. On that note, let's go ahead and finish up my TikToks. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, I will leave my name somewhere here on the screen. I would really appreciate if you take your time to follow me and also watch my makeup transformations, because that is basically what I do on there. I love it. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to wish you guys a wonderful day. Enjoy it. Enjoy the sun if it's sunny, and enjoy the rain if it's rainy. Every day is a beautiful day. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.